Good early afternoon / evening, Friday, August 20th, 2021, and here's episode uno, Jerome, Bettis, or 136 of 413 Sports Talk. I'm your boy, Rahim Escalay. It's great to see you. If you're tuned in, paying attention to what we have in store for you. And that is some news, Major League Baseball scores, NFL preseason breaking down, Little League World Series is back and makes its debut on 413 Sports Talk. Also, my numbers 10 through 1 of the top 25 college prospects to emerge this year, and then we finish it off with some scores from the WNBA. So, without further ado, let's get into it. And I hope everybody's doing great on this Friday afternoon / evening. About 6 p.m., I'm getting ready to take 413 Sports Talk to the South End Community Center to watch some very competitive basketball, including 2 teams in which I have on my high school basketball power ranking. So you might want to watch that and see what I come with for the report as far as Saturday morning is concerned. Now, here we go with the news. A woman was denied restraining order against Trevor Bauer. We're not going to talk about that violence, that domestic violence shit. Cam Newton has a strong outing against Philly. I felt like he did good. I felt like Mac Jones did good too. Either way, it's good for New England going forward. Pulisic tests positive for COVID and he's isolating for the Chelsea Football Club. Smart move. Go get tested, get vaccinated if that's the path you chose, and just get it done. U.S. women's national team soccer is ranked number 1, even after poor Olympic bronze, kind of like getting type of season. Anyway, in a brawl ends in the Raiders and Rams joint practice. Same for Bucks and Titans as AB foolishly punches a Titans player. And now let's get into this episode. But first, I call this episode Uno Jerome Bettis. Jerome Bettis is 5'11", 252 pounds. An opposing force at running back, a wrecking ball, the bus. From 93 and 94, he was with the Rams, but 95 to 2005, he was the Pittsburgh Steelers force at running back. In his career, he ran the ball 3,479 times for 13,662 yards and 91 rushing touchdowns. 2 receiving touchdowns to go with that, and his best career year was in 97 when he toted the rock 375 times for 1,665 yards. Along with 7 touchdowns, and that's when he had one of his 2 receiving touchdowns as a running back. He was a first ballot Hall of Famer and probably the best running back in the 90s. Edgerrin James, there's other guys that are up there too. Marshall Faulk. But yeah, I think Jerome Bettis is one of the best ever to do it. Anyway, let's get into it. In Major League Baseball, Angels beat the Detroit Tigers 13-10. Not a bullshit score or a video game score. This is real life stuff, guys. Tampa Bay 7, Baltimore 2. If you're a Red Sox or Yankees fan, you kind of want Tampa Bay to start losing right around now. In 11 innings, Seattle beat Texas 9-8. In 10, Houston beats the Kansas City Royals 6-3. Oakland over the White Sox 5-4. Arizona 6, Philly 2, Yanks 7, Minnesota Twins 5. Cincinnati Reds 6, Miami Marlins 1, St. Louis 8, Milwaukee 4, and Dodgers 4, Mets 1. Dodgers play the Mets tomorrow night as well. Tomorrow afternoon, anyway. NFL, Pats 35, Eagles 0. Mac Jones was 13 and 19, a $146 on the air. Cam Newton, the more impressive night because he scored a touchdown. He was 8 for 9, 103 yards. He definitely moved that ball well. He was very accurate, and I like it. J.J. Taylor, 12 carries, 93 yards, and a touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson continues to impress everyone. 15 carries, 66 yards, and 2 scores on the night. Damian Harris carried it 6 times for 14 yards and a touchdown. Not much over on the Eagles side. Joe Flacco is 10 for 17, 87 yards and a pick, and so was Nick Mullins, 5 for 10, 27 yards and a pick. And there goes your NFL preseason scores. All right, Little League World Series. Hawaii 9, Connecticut 1, Ohio 1, Tennessee nothing, New England 5. New Jersey 2, in California 10, New Hampshire 2. Moving on to WNBA, we have Connecticut 82, Minnesota 71, Phoenix 77, Washington 64, and Los Angeles over Atlanta 66-64. And now we have come into college football as it makes its way back into 4-on-3 Sports Talk. I had started yesterday with the list of top 25 characters who I think are some of the best in college football. I've been breaking down the little sections. I don't really need to go over the reason why they're breaking down there, but if you know, you know. So let's go with number 9 to number 1. Ooh, it's getting serious now. Number 9, Kayvon Thibodeau, a defensive tackle from Oregon. What I read about him is he was the number 1 prospect in 2019 as far as high school recruits coming to college. His speed and technique are some of the best that's ever been displayed. And when you see this kid, you'll know exactly why. Sean Clifford, quarterback for Penn State, he's improved, going from 38 to number 6 in QBR. And he's projected to have a good year as well. This guy, too, Spencer Rattler, Oklahoma quarterback. 4th, 3rd, 1st, and 2nd are where quarterbacks have ranked from the Sooners in each of these last years. So top 4 finish every single time. There's no reason to think that Spencer Rattler is not going to be, and that he's not going to be the number 1 pick in the NFL draft next year. Going out, just saying. Haynes King or Zach Calzada from Texas A&M. No matter who starts over there, that defense is going to be rocking, and they're going to be ready. Number 5, C.J. Stroud, Jack Miller, Kyle McCord, Quinn Ewers, all of Ohio State. Anyone could be a leader on that defense, and from what I see, they've got a whole list of guys that are getting ready to be first-round picks. Don't be surprised to see Ohio State potentially being ranked number 1 at the end of this year. Number 5, DJ Uiagalelei, the quarterback for Clemson. 69% of his passes, and at 250 pounds, he should shred through everybody. I don't know what he's going to develop into, but he could be the next first-round Clemson quarterback. Number 3, Bryce Young, the quarterback for Bama. There's no pressure here; just run the ball, and it's pretty much you're pretty much a game manager at this point. No one's expecting you to have a brilliant year, 4,000 passing yards, 30 touchdowns. Excuse me. Though that's what most Alabama quarterbacks are capable of doing, he's not expected to in this first go at quarterback. Finally, Max Johnson from LSU. He's number 2, one of the best on this list, and he's second only to number 1, JT Daniels from Georgia. Think Matthew Stafford, but just with very more athletic. And I think JT Daniels is another guy, if he comes out this year, is definitely going to be a first-round pick. And there is my list of the top 25 college guys to watch. And that also happens to conclude episode 136 of 4-on-3 Sports Talk. Thank you very much for your continued support. Continue to tune in. I am getting ready to go eat some dinner, and then potentially, I'm going to go to South End and see these boys ball. I hear Bay State's going to kill it, and I look forward to meeting Travis Jordan and Deion Bird Jr. for the first time. So, thank you. I wish you all nothing but love, health, wealth, and success. We are on YouTube. Subscribe to us over there, and we're on Facebook. So keep sharing, liking, whatever, interacting with the show. It's awesome. You guys be good, and hopefully either from the pancake breakfast or my afternoon duties was where I'll be recording. But either way, if that doesn't happen, I will see you guys tomorrow at some point with episode 137 of 4-on-3 Sports Talk. My name is Rahim Escalay, your host, and I hope you have a great day.